What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Final Fantasy. We are finally back. I did take a little 1 day's break from recording these. Now, last episode, we accepted the truth, became one with it free. We didn't realize we have some power to open some of these little doors that we have, and I believe it was down here, so we are going to swing by and check that. Now, unfortunately, last night, the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight happened. That was quite sad to see. Father Time is undefeated, and it certainly caught up to Mike Tyson. But I am proud of him. He went through, what, a 7-month training camp, trained hard every day, got back in shape at 58. That is no easy feat, and I think there's still a lot of inspiration you can get from somebody.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Now, I'm going to assume, since the best boy is rolling on, that little door we had is going to be inaccessible. And as predicted, I did say Eastpool would be a pile of ash by the time we got back, and I imagine that's about to be proven correct. Yeah.
What happened here?
I don't know, but I can tell you what's about to happen now.
You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
That's enough.
Orders for no survivors, huh? I'm very invested in finding who gave those orders.
Escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one! Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Flames to me! Stay down! Empire will never fall! It's over! That's enough! Stay down! It's over! Stay down!
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
Yeah, we'll see how that works out for you.
My mother ordered this. Why?
Right.
I know. Be quiet.
Just a straight bloodbath.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
There's gonna be some payback for all this.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
As if I didn't already have enough reason to hate the mother.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
Jealous little
Why
harpy.
kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Absolutely.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
She fucked up by doing this.
Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
That's good.
Thank you. All of you.
Yeah, we were off on a side quest before, and now it's my main mission to fuck all of her shit up. Made this very personal. God, I hope this game lets me avenge this.
Rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
And we're gonna get followed back here. That's not gonna be good. That Kupka fire is gonna be crazy. I would still like to know who... Like, I'm assuming that's Benedicta's head in that box. We never actually saw it, but I would assume that's what it is. There's no way that it was Sid. Sid low-key seemed like he was in love with her, so somebody else put that head in that box and framed him so they could aim Kupka at him. That's gonna be a mess of a fight. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Indeed we do. Now, before we get too far into that, limit break. So we have this no matter what, I believe. That's just always T, so we won't have to remap any of this. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing smaller enemies back can be used in midair. A storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. I believe these two, you have to remap, which means I'd have to drop some of these. But I really like Heatwave. Actually really like Scarlet Cyclone too. I suppose ultimately we should probably get this topped off, right? We have the rest of the basics. Let's get this done. Master this. Use space while in the air to kick off a nearby enemy, increasing jump height and duration, which is going to let us do our aerial combos and then slam down with this. So that'll pair off nicely. We'll pull Taunt too. There's no reason not to. We still have over 1,000 points for us to drop into any of this. Gambit, Aerial Blast, Flames of Rebirth. We already dropped a Rising Flames. We could upgrade Limit Break, because we already have that all the time, no matter what. I'm gonna Storm of Fireballs. Will of the Wicks, or Wicks. Will of the Wicks seems good. It's just like a passive damage while you're in the pocket. Let's upgrade Limit Break for now. Get that well on its way. This seems like something we should really focus on. Alright. Make some quick little rounds before we head to Sid.
Going purse weighing you down?
Sure, we have things to sell. What is this? Increases aerial combo damage by 8. We'll keep it, but I'm not sure we'll be using it. That's Wicked Wheel, and that's Rook's Gambit. I'll probably keep everything that gives me bonuses like that. Although Rising Flames, potentially I would drop, because I don't see myself going back to this. Yeah, we'll drop Rising Flames.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Right. Using crafting, crafting. Okay, I have nothing to sell valuable wise. Not gonna sell any potions, but I will buy some potions. Get back up on these.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind,
There we
you know.
go. We have 48,000 gil, so whatever I run into that I feel like purchasing, we can buy.
I see I'm busy here.
Have anything new in here?
So, will it be?
Perhaps I can reinforce? No, I can't. Okay. Hoping I could maybe reinforce Invictus. It's Stormcry. Already crafted that. Okay, so there's no crafting to be done.
Else?
Go tell Sid the bad news.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Walk through the door, 100%.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
Wouldn't want it any other way.
Will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Sign me up for that. Now, how many dominants are there? There's 7, right? I believe it's it. And we have 3 on our team now. Shiva, Ifrit, and whatever the lightning one Sid is.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
They just got dressed down.
Is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar.
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
The Dalmex are the Ironbloods, correct? I'm pretty sure. Those are the ones that had Sheep as dominant at the start.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
As is often the case.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch.
Bigger fish to fry.
To create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway.
We can free everyone we find along the way, though.
Defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
I don't think that would have had the same kind of dramatic effect, Gav.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Indeed. More than a few allies, too.
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
I need more than a moment to take care of my side quests, too. I see two. You know we're on board with that.
Don't mind me.
Time for a big old detour. What can I do for you, Glenn?
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
I don't know what a curse breaker is, but I'd be more than happy to take care of it.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the Hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Who does? Certainly take care of that for him.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Those letters could be important. And the supplies definitely are.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
We lost enough at Eastpool. I need to lose more. Orabelle Downs. Let's go grab this letter real fast, and then we'll come back and do the other side quest. Although the fact that he had a hole in his bag means they could be all over the place. I'm not so sure it'll be fast like that.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open.
He said he fell down the hills, correct?
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
This actually wasn't too bad.
Supplies.
We aren't going to be running into any curse breakers. That surprises me.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Where would a farmhand be? That would be you.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back.
A dog?
Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lostwing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Hopefully the dog didn't eat the homework. And I think we could fast travel to another one of those little totem poles, but it's only 160 yards. We might run into some combat for some XP along the way.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Fine harvest is good. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the mother who called for that attack on Eastpool, but it seems like it would be. It certainly matches her character, but that could also be bait from Capku.
Master Quentin summon ya. The shad's all salted and smoked.
It could very easily be bait.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Don't mind if I take this, do you, boy?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
I mean, maybe you should thank him. He did bring it to safety.
Someone's waiting for this. But he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Yeah, can't pet the doggo. I would have loved to.
Maybe I should just own up to Otto and sit. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
You can't take all of these, my friend.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
He has a daughter?
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
I'm actually very pleasantly surprised on how much this game seems specifically made for players like me. Dark universe, side quest, exploration, good solid action combo combat. I'm very happy I decided to play this. Hopefully it's fun to watch too. Maybe if you
I heard Otto barking.
undecided on if you should play this and you decide to watch this, it'll maybe change your mind too. You know how much I like to give doubted games a shine.
He's never this late.
Albin the Postmaster. We're gonna be hunting more mail.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I see no reason why I wouldn't.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
I should have picked up both side quests at the same time. They both take us to the same location. That's my mistake. Alright. Crack on straight to Lostwing. Yeah, I'm excited to see where the story and even just the gameplay mechanics, I'm kind of excited to see where it all goes. I imagine it's going to be expanded upon greatly. I feel like I'm maybe halfway through the game, but perhaps not even that, so I'm very excited to see where this all goes.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
What do you have for me, merchant? What is a lion heart tonic? Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. I mean, I have none of them, so I'll take 2.
I trust it's all here.
Even if I don't use them, I'd like to have them.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the Hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
I don't see why we wouldn't. Alright, where are we even heading here? Is there a fast travel I can zip to this? There is not, okay. Yeah, I'm quite excited to see what other dominants we can take. We have Garuda. Does that mean eventually we could get Titan and Odin? The big one on the horse, because that looks cool as well. And the fights I'm envisioning in my head. Like if we get to fight Titan, for example, as Ifrit. We get to fight Odin as Ifrit. I'm very excited about that. It's going to be very cool. The game is paced quite well too. Like we just had so much heavy stuff happen. Lots of big action combat, and now it's in a little bit of a calm down space. We get to go through the woods and look for a lost courier's letters. Like, it's very well paced. This game is very charming. And the soundtrack is officially all over my workout playlist. This has some really good scores.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lostwing and tell Quentin what happened.
Let's go save Randall. I love this updated outfit. Looking at the black and reds that are in it, it's great. For the same reason I like the gear in Mass Effect, I forget what it's called. But that is also exclusively black and red. Now I can get my extreme thrust off way easier.
slow.
Big fan of the aerial combo now that I got the little mini jump. I should mess with the taunt as well. I should see how that works. That's unfortunate.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Yeah, we should. Should get him learn to rest. Everybody at least deserves a proper burial.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
Now, I can't get a handle on this guy. He seems a little slimy.
I didn't know he was reckless.
Can't tell if he's good, bad, or just morally grey.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
That's complete. Alright, now we can finally head on back to the hideaway and wrap the episode and continue next time. Yeah, I can't tell if I like this guy or not. He seems very shady. Seems like the kind of guy that would put a knife in your back for the right price. Chaos is a ladder kind of dude. You know, all that being said though, the episode has been going on for quite some time, so good enough places I need to wrap up, split the episode here. So, thank you for watching everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Final Fantasy. Take care everybody, have a great day.